in today's video, we are talking about SEO again. This is a follow-up to last week's video. Is SEO enough to grow your Teachers Pay Teachers business? Let me just give you the answer right now. No, I don't think so. Anyway, and we're going to talk about that. And I'm also going to share with you an SEO experiment that I did. Yes, I did a thing. And I'll tell you the results. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, my name is Lorianne, and if you are new or returning, welcome here at It's All Primary. We talk Teachers Pay Teachers, basics, boom tips, teacher side hustles. And I apologize if you were expecting a productivity video or a productivity tools video. It's started, it's not finished, but I had so much response from last week's video. I'll throw the thumbnail right there and I will show it, I will point to it at the end. There will be a link there. That I wanted to follow up a little bit, but was I saying that if you just do SEO, you won't need to do anything else? Do you? Interesting question, isn't it? I've talked about the October boot camp that I went to with on SEO, and it was kind of inferred, let me say, that if you optimize your products, you shouldn't need social media, which made me very excited because I thought, yay. So I decided to do an experiment, and I was already doing it just before the boot camp because, again, I am an experimenter. My TPT store is not huge. I don't have a ton of products in there. And so because I'm not relying upon it for my own income, I use the money to basically sustain the business. I experiment and then I share those results with you. And so what I did was I decided for 2 months, I was going to do it for the month of October and the month of November, that I would not market outside of doing SEO. There were some pins that were still, going to be scheduled. They were already there. I just thought, I'm just going to let them run out. Now, I had almost 50,000 with Pinterest. It has dropped dramatically because that's what happens when you don't pin regularly. And I think it's now 12, 13,000. It's like, oh man. So, there was a cost to doing this, but I just wanted to see if I just spent the 2 months optimizing products, what were my views going to look like? What were my sales going to look like? Was I going to be able to see a difference? And the short answer is I saw some. But it's hard to know, right? I have more products than I did last year at this time. Now, many people said that their views are way down from last year. So what I did was I compared this year's views to last year's views, and they're not bad. October and November's views were lower than August, September, which are traditionally, I'll say, your top months. But October and November's weren't bad. In fact, and I'll be giving a 6-month income report in early February. My October sales matched September's sales. And some of the products that I optimized in October sold. So October, I saw things happen. Now, November, I didn't see as much activity. However, I still made more money for November this year than last November. Not much. Not much, but I still was a bit, and that was my goal. I wanted to beat last year. But our TPT cyber sale has just ended. I had 2 sales. 2 sales, and guess what? They happened in the last let's see, I think they happened in the last 4 hours of the sale. I was like, come on, 1 sale, 2 sales, please. And 2 sales showed up. It's kind of funny. Anyways, so I did this experiment and optimized. And what I'd love to know is if you are doing something similar. Have you been optimizing your products? And if so, are you seeing results? Pop it down below. I'd love to hear about it because I'm not quite finished with this. However, here's some other things that I noticed. For example, as I mentioned, October sales, November sales, but not the things I optimized, right? I'm not 100% sold that I don't have to do any marketing outside of SEO. However, one of the things that I did not do, I mean, I optimized, right? And we've been talking about optimizing your titles and getting those keywords in your snippets, in your title, things like that. That'll get you views. And I think my views are pretty healthy for this fall, but it doesn't necessarily mean sales. Now, my conversion rate's higher. My conversion rate was higher for November 2021 as opposed to 2020, but it's not significant as far as, again, sales, because I had more than double the amount of products than I did last year. Do you see why having a teachers pay teachers business can become quite complex? There's not a whole lot to, I mean, I would love to just say, make products and you'll get sales and you'll be able to retire in a couple of years. I can't say that. I just can't say that. There's too many factors. There is your niche. There is the kind of products that you create. It is how you mark and how you present them, right? If I try to do something original, often it doesn't get sold because people want the standard worksheets, but not everyone wants the standard worksheets. Some people want projects, and some people want interactive notebooks, and some people want videos, right? That's why Teachers Pay Teachers sells all these things. It is now officially December. Ha! I just finished report cards, so let the festivities begin. But one of the things I'm going to do, as an experiment for December, is I have about 5, 6 Christmas products that I told myself I was going to upload them for the cyber sale. Did not, because report cards kind of took priority. Whatever. I'm going to upload them this coming week. So while this video is airing on the weekend, I'm hopefully going to be uploading these products, and we'll see if they sell. Last December 2020, my sales were okay. And this is one of the things you need to be doing is, if you have a store that's more than a year old, compare 2021, 2020. Now, I know people say that, and some people say don't compare 2020. It was an unusual year. If that's all you got, that's all you got. If you didn't get sales during the TPT sale, it's okay. We move forward. Just put your blinders on and keep going. You know, you may be in Facebook groups where this person said, I made, $500 in sales. Great. Happy for you. Put your blinders on. Do what you need to do. Get those products out. One of the things that I'm doing for December is I'm going to continue to optimize, which I highly recommend you do too. I'm going to change some previews. Okay, so I'm going to look at what got views, but the conversion rate was 0 or 1%. I'm going to go optimize those and fix the previews. That's what I'm doing for December. And then I'm going back to marketing. I'm putting Pinterest back on there because, interesting enough, I made no sales from Pinterest for October or November, and yet I was making sales from Pinterest when I was regularly posting pins. See, these are these things that I'm willing to try and fail at for you. Right? Anyways, it's all fine. SEO is going to get you those views, but it's not going to get you necessarily the sales. So SEO is super important because that's going to get the eyes on your product. But then you have got to have great previews, thumbnails, excellent description in order to get that sale. So you need a little bit more. I think you could still probably get away with not necessarily doing marketing, especially again if you're a new seller and you want to try some experimenting like I have been doing. But you need those things. You need the package, right? Keywords, snippet, description, thumbnail, preview. You need them all. People will still buy whether you don't have them, but it won't be as much as if you had all these things together, okay? By the way, Bearwood Labs has a really neat little tool that is free that will tell you, it gives you all your products and then what is uploaded, thumbnails, preview, things like that. And so if you're looking for something to use, like a table, you can get that. I'll put a link right here. The other thing is find a tool such as Airtable. Airtables are great for making tables, hence the name. Use something like that to put all your products in, and again, create a list, create columns that have thumbnails, preview PDFs, preview videos maybe, right? Have everything there so it becomes a checklist for you. And if you need a checklist or a couple other things, something is coming down the road. Hopefully in the next couple weeks I'll be able to announce it. Very excited about it. Use what you got. If you're looking for a particular template or document, pop a message down below and I'll see what I can do. And one of the things I want to quickly ask you, and I would appreciate some feedback down below, is when do you plan for 2022? Do you wait literally the week before? Do you do it the month of January? Some people do it the month of January. Some people do it the end of December. When do you start planning for 2022? Do you plan for 2022 or, the upcoming year? Let me know, because I have some plans. I've got some ideas, but I want to give them at the right time. So if the majority of you say we do it at the beginning of January, then fine. I will post those videos for the beginning of January. If you are taking some time off during Christmas, take your time. You do you. I won't be doing that, but you do you. Actually, I'll take a couple days off social media, everything, and then we'll go from there. The productivity tool video is coming with a short video on Bearwood Labs. Bearwood Labs is coming out with some fantastic stuff, and I want to highlight them because I love their products. And it's not a sponsored post or anything like that. I wish it was. And I've got something, I don't want to say it out loud, but I have a really interesting idea that I might do over Christmas. We'll see. It's not Vlogmas, but it's kind of like that. Okay, that's all I'll say. In case I don't do it. I want to do it. Anyways, wherever you are in the world, I hope you and your family are staying safe, being healthy, taking care. Let's really take care of one another right now. And we'll catch you in that video. That's a good video. That's a really good video. Or that playlist. They're both great. See ya.